Hello, I'm John Flaherty. I am the president of the Illinois Retired Teachers Association. We're an association of over 39,000 retired educators, and we have over 85 local units. We were founded in 1955 to serve the needs and interests of our members through advocacy, education, cooperation, and socialization. In 1965, we founded our charitable arm, the IRTA Foundation, so that we could also serve future and existing educators, and not just those who have already retired. Once a year, we ask our members to donate to our foundation, and their charitable giving funds three important programs involving Illinois educators of the past, present, and future. These programs are: provide financial assistance to retired educators who may be in need, provide scholarships to college students who are in an Illinois college, university, or community college and studying to become a teacher, provide financial grants to classroom teachers for worthy projects that would not otherwise be funded. We call these grants the Excellence in Education Grants, and that is the purpose of this video. 2021 is the 17th year of the Excellence in Education Grants, and in that time, we have provided several $100,000 to over 850 teachers throughout our state. This year, we awarded $37,200 to 65 educators in Illinois. It's extremely difficult for the members of our grant committee to select the winners of the grants, but all of them feel that participation in the selection process is very rewarding, and it is a great way for them to remain connected to the educational process. We asked 12 of the grant winners to participate in a video and to give us their thoughts about how these grants have or will impact their classroom teaching. This video will serve as a reminder to you on how special a teacher is, how noble the teaching profession is, and how proud you should feel to have been a part of it.
Hi, I'm Kelby Mcmath, and I teach 8th grade social studies at Clinton Junior High School in Clinton, Illinois. This is my 8th year teaching in the same room that I had social studies in as an 8th grader as well, so I've kind of come full circle. The grant I applied for this year was for a drone. My students do a cemetery project where they are able to research a Civil War veteran, and they actually go out to the cemetery then and clean their gravestone off. Last year we started doing a little bit of mapping with that too. I was able to purchase some GPSs, and the students created an online map in order to plot the gravestones where anyone in the world can access them online. And this year the drone has helped us do that even more with a little bit more accuracy because it can take higher quality pictures. Overall, my students have loved this. They really like being able to give back to their community. They like the hands-on history part, which they don't always get, especially in social studies. And I would just like to thank everyone who helped support our project. Without your generous donation, this would not have been able to happen, and I'm very appreciative of that.
Hi there, I'm Rob Campbell. I teach band at Liberty Middle School in Edwardsville, Illinois. This is my 5th year at Liberty Middle School, my 13th year of teaching overall. It's been a great experience. The grant that I received from IRTA is going to be used for our classroom music, our general music curriculum. Part of that, students get the experience and the opportunity to learn how to play guitar. And this is a unique opportunity for the students here at Liberty because most of these students have not learned how to play an instrument or have not had the opportunity to play an instrument otherwise. So it's a great opportunity for them to do this. Unfortunately, there is not a budget for the curriculum, so in order to help with that, I applied for this grant, and it's going to go towards keeping strings in stock. It's going to go towards method books that we're going to use the curriculum, and just general maintenance and repairs of the guitars that we do have on hand. The reaction from the students has been fantastic. They've been excited. They always look forward to this part of the class, and to be able to have these resources to have the guitars maintained properly is going to be great. They don't have to worry about grabbing a guitar with a missing string or taking a long time to get things set up and going. It's all going to be ready for them and allow us to get more done as part of the curriculum. And I would just like to thank the membership of the IRTA for making this opportunity available to current teachers. It's a fantastic resource, and I look forward to continued collaboration in the future. Thank you.
Hi, My name is Hillary G. I'm from Carmi White County High School in Southern Illinois. I have taught here for this is my 29th year of teaching, and the project that I applied for the grant is called the Memory Project, and it is a program where we get pictures of students from countries, disadvantaged countries, and we sponsor their children and we make a personalized piece of artwork for them. So my students, I'm an art teacher, and my art students will take their portrait, and we also learn about the students and what they like, what they want to be when they grow up, their favorite colors, and we make them a personalized portrait. The money that you have awarded us helps to pay for these students' food, education, even art supplies. And the cool thing about this project is that my students get a connection with people from different countries, and the country that we got this year is Nigeria. So we watch a video and learn about the students that we're making the portraits for, and we learn about their struggles. They have war, they have a lot of different religions, they have a lot of adversity, and so we make them a special portrait, and then at the end we mail them in, and we are actually able to see someone delivering our artwork to the students. And so that is just so rewarding. It's a win-win situation on both parts, and it's just really awesome. So I'd like to thank all of you at the Illinois Retired Teachers Association for this grant.
My name is Melissa Lundgren, and I am a third grade teacher at Adams School, and that is a part of Marion Unit 2 School District. I have been teaching this is my 10th year teaching, my 9th year at Marion Unit 2. And what I asked for in the grant was 2 sets of novel studies. My kids, I read Because of Winn-Dixie to them this year, and they absolutely fell in love with the book. And so I know that that's one that I want to add to my novel studies. So I'm going to order a class set of Because of Winn-Dixie, and then the teaching materials on Teachers Pay Teachers to go with that, and then some end of the project tools to help celebrate when the book is over. And so I'm going to do that for 2 different books. So I haven't 100% decided on the second one yet. I already do Charlotte's Web with my kids, and they absolutely love it. And so I'm just enjoying seeing my kids develop a love for reading, which just makes my heart happy. I just want to say thank you so much for your generosity and just for blessing me, especially this year. This year has been such a hard year, and so this was just such a great gift, and the kids are very excited about adding in some new books. So I just want to say thank you for caring for teachers, and thank you for caring for students. Appreciate it.
I teach at Indian Valley Vocational Center. I've been here for 17 years, and I teach law enforcement. So what I did is I put in for a grant this year to get body cameras. In 2023, 2025, our new legislation has gone that mandates body cameras throughout Illinois, so every police officer in Illinois has to have a body camera on. So what we do is we outfit and we do our scenarios. We do a lot of role playing in class. So the officers will actually put on the GoPro to simulate like a body camera, and then they go through their day, they go through their scenarios knowing that the body cameras are on them. As a police officer, currently a police officer, I use body cameras at work, and I know that I have to act a little differently. I have to make sure that I speak a little, speak a little better when I'm on camera. So I'm gonna get the kids used to the cameras, and that way when they do scenarios, they can actually use that for their future services. The students actually love having the cameras on here because when they watch the cameras, they can actually reflect, they can watch the videos, and especially when I say, you did this, you did that, they go, no, I didn't. And we rewind it, we play it, and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. And I'm like, when you do that, when you talk, everything that you do is recorded, so the students love critiquing themselves. They love going back, they love watching the videos. And the only thing I can say is if it wasn't for Irta, right? Irta, there's no way that I could have probably been able to get all this because these body cameras are expensive. Each one of these cameras is like $300. The brace is like $50. The memory cards, the batteries, all the attachments. I don't have $1,000 to spend, and being able to get this grant is immensely going to help our class.
Hi, so my name is Pamela Yergler, and I am the sole Spanish teacher at Oakwood High, and I've been teaching here. This is my 3rd year, but this is my 9th year teaching. I spent some time abroad teaching English for the Spanish Ministry of Education and got a lot of insight on how to teach a foreign language. And then I got my master's at the U of I as well, related to teaching, and then I came here to Oakwood. So let's see, I've always taught English or Spanish. When I did teach English, it was ESL, but my preferred is Spanish. And so let's see, I got the grant not too long ago and I used it pretty quickly, and I got all of these awesome things. So these are books that are at various levels of reading, and they have an audio component. So typically before the grant, I would read the books myself and make audios for the kids to listen to, but it is so much more important for them to hear native speakers rather than me. And I also got for my higher ups, for my for my higher ups, I got a couple of different TV shows that we watch so that we can actually hear the language, get involved with the characters, and then be able to write and speak about them using the grammar structures and the vocabulary, of course, that we're currently on in each chapter. So it's just a really great way to blend book work with real life interesting things like drama. So it's a really great opportunity. I also got a DVD player that plays international DVDs because American DVD players don't play things from Argentina or from Mexico or from Spain. So, and then what was the final question? So my kids, I think, are going to absolutely love it. I think they're going to be intimidated, but I think that they're going to love it because it's so much more than book work. It's so much more than exercises on paper, because they really do get involved with the characters and with the plot and with the situation. It helps them imagine so much more than, you know, a few lines in a book. And then what I would say to RTA in general is, I mean, thank you. And I can't wait to show you how excited the kids are.
Hi, I'm Michelle Siva. I teach at Brownstown High School. I am a business and computer teacher. I've been teaching for 24 years, and I've been at Brownstown High School for 17. I applied for the grant this year because I wanted to buy some additional resources for my classroom. I teach a financial literacy curriculum, and I wanted to purchase some Dave Ramsey books that my students could read outside of class. My students are very excited about getting these books in. They've decided that they want to learn how to budget their money early on in their life and not take out a lot of credit and credit cards. And I'm excited for them and their eagerness to want to learn something like this. I thank the Retired Teachers Association for the grant so that I can purchase these books.
I'm Heather Brown. I teach up in Rock Falls, Illinois at East Coloma Elementary School. I teach kindergarten through 5th grade math interventions. That's the first year our school has had this program. And I've taught for 8 years. 6 were in 3rd grade, 1 was in 1st, and this is the first for math interventions. With this grant, I bought several math manipulative kits. That way, my students who come to see me that struggle with math can take those manipulatives and take them home. They can show their parents what they're learning. It also helps to bridge that gap between home and school. They absolutely love the hands-on learning, and it really helps to build a concrete foundation in math. And one of my philosophies with math is make it fun. So like if I'm doing fractions, you better believe that candy bars are involved or pizza is involved. And these manipulatives help to make that math fun. The students absolutely love these manipulative kits. They love being able to go home and teach their parents how they do it, because even someone who's a younger parent, they haven't necessarily been taught the Common Core way, so they can be absolutely clueless. I had to reteach myself math. And so those students can go home and teach their parents. And so then that even helps build their confidence more. They absolutely love it. I would really like to thank the Illinois Retired Teachers. In addition to receiving this grant back in 2008, I received the scholarship. My grandma and great-grandma are both retired teachers from Carroll County. And it's wonderful to know that even after we retire, we can still have such a great impact on students across Illinois.
Hi, my name is Levia Barnett, and I'm a high school social studies teacher at Winchester High School in Winchester, Illinois. I've been teaching for 18 years, and I've spent all of those years here in Winchester, almost all of them actually in this exact same classroom. So this grant has been very helpful to me. I prep for 5 different subjects: history, geography, sociology, and I also have an elective film class that I do, a world history and a US history film class. And I'm using this grant money for my geography students. And what the grant money is specifically getting used for is really twofold. On one hand, I'm buying some classroom supplies that we need for a big project that we're going to do. And on the other hand, I'm purchasing some digital resources to update my curriculum. So we're really excited about this. And I think today, high school students, they need to be using technology and computers and learning to operate in this digital world. But we also need to go back to the basics and still be doing hands-on stuff. And both of those things are important, even at the high school level. So I'm using this money to just enhance the activities that we're doing with both of those things. Kids are very excited for the hands-on project that we're going to be doing, which is a map of the world, where they will be taking a poster board, a plain white poster board, cutting it out, measuring all of the latitude and longitude lines, and then freehand drawing the whole world, every continent and most of the countries. They will finish that up with coloring and labeling it. So this money from this grant is going to help purchase all of the supplies that we will need for that project. It's also going to help purchase some new digital resources just to update and boost what we are doing through Google Classroom and through the other online and computer curricular things that we do. So that's what I'm using this grant money for. My kids, they're excited because they like having diversion, switching it up, and this is really enhancing my ability to do that. And my message to the IRTA is, first of all, thank you. Thank you for the money that allows us to do this. But second of all, thank you for the boost. This type of finding out you got a grant, getting money, it really just gives you a boost. And especially with everything that's gone on in the last couple of years, it's just very heartwarming to know that there's organizations out there helping educators and providing money to classroom teachers, where it gets used right there, right in the classroom, right then. It really is just a boost and a big appreciation. So thank you very much to the IRTA for doing this.